So welcome everybody. What's up, fandom? My name is Josh, and I'm joined by Oliver.
What's up?
We have Elijah Bailey from the Elijah Bailey Show.
Hello.
I'm gesturing for the camera, and I don't know where anybody's at, so this is fun. Also joining us, coming back to the show, we have Tiffany Grant.
Hello.
And Mr. Spike Spencer. See, you're pointing, but this is also audio, so they probably can't.
I understand that, but I was pointing. Hello. I'll be reading my anime today in mime.
And today we're going to be talking about the final quote-unquote Evangelion film, 3.3.1.16.8.9. I think I got it right.
4.
I think it's a quadratic equation, actually.
Yeah.
It's something like
It
that.
might as well be. Oliver, you are a math doctor person. What significance is this Evangelion number?
It's a good old elementary math, I guess.
The significance is 3 + 1 = 4, so therefore it's the fourth one.
Yeah, but the word for in Japanese, chi, also sounds kind of like the word for death. So 4 is considered a very unlucky number in Japanese. So you wouldn't want to say like 4, like how in the West hotels a lot of times don't have a 13th floor.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
So, that's maybe a good hint of maybe there's going to be a fifth one. Who knows? Nobody knows. None of us know. But yeah, so we're going to talk about Evangelion, and congrats again, because I think, Tiffany, the last time that we were on, we talked a little bit about the Netflix, and it was very, very sad. So then we stopped talking about the Netflix because, but happy day, Amazon gets the rights to the 4th movie, and what do you know, brings back our favorite cast.
Yes. Muy importante.
So what was that like, you two, like getting that, like how did that happen? Like you get that call from Amazon, Joey Amazon calls you. I'm sure it was Jeff on the phone.
Jeff Bezos. He called me personally. Is that what happened to you, Spike? That Jeff called you personally?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's very, very important.
Yeah.
He was, still working up his moon thing, and
his big penis rocket.
maybe Mars. Yeah. The big penis in the sky, and in between that, he's like, "Hey, I got a book for you, by the way." And then I was like, "What? This makes no sense." So here we are.
Nice.
I got an email from my talent agency, which is weird because I have never booked any anime work through my agent ever. It's always been booked directly with me, but I got an email from my talent agent, and it was from them to me and Allison Keith. And it was in regards to, we had to sign an NDA for a job on which we were both already booked. And I immediately called or texted Allison. I said, "It's Ava." So I was like, very clearly, if there's like, we have to sign an NDA. I knew the new movie was about to come out, and we're both already hired. Like, well, it's pretty clearly what that is. So
yeah, same thing. I got it, and we fired back and forth. It was you, me, Amanda.
Yeah. We were all like, "Are you getting the same email?"
You did this?
Yeah, we were.
This too?
We were.
We had it. I got it. You got. Yeah.
Yes. We were all getting these identical emails, and we're all going, "It's Ava. It's Ava. It's Ava." We knew that it was, but they had a ridiculous code name for it the whole time we were working on it. Skyrocket.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, whenever we get booked, and it would be like, and now you're going to be working on the second Sky. It's like, can we just say that it's Ava? Like, we all know that it's Ava. When we're talking about it amongst ourselves, do we have to call it Skyrocket? So,
Rocket.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say though, Skyrocket sounds pretty dope.
Pretty cool.
It actually sounds pretty dope. So you guys get the call, you get to come back and do all this. Did you think that after the Netflix stuff that this was gonna ever happen again, that you were going to come back as Shinji and Asuka? Was there something in the back of your head that was hoping, or
what did you think, for real?
Hoping,
yeah, that was a dumb question. Be like, no, I don't want to be Shinji no more. Screw that kid.
Yeah,
yeah.
This would be like into about it.
in voiceover, in this whole world that we inhabit, we're the last people to know. People are always like, hey, do you know about this and the marketing and that? And we have no idea.
No.
We have no idea. We knew nothing about, I mean, let me just preface this. When Netflix did what they did, it was totally in their rights to do whatever they wanted to do. I wish everybody the best love and everything. They did a good job.
Absolutely.
Good on them. Absolutely. But they did not contact us at all.
No.
When I found out through the grapevine, I was like, hi, by the way, I knew some of the people working on it. I'm Shinji. Am I getting the call? Are we doing this? And then I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
No.
No. So it was like they only let us even audition based on the fact that we already found out they were never gonna contact us. And
no, not at all.
They were never seriously considering it us. I really even doubt whether they actually recorded my audition when I went in there, to be honest with you. I mean, it was just so cursory. It would have been really nice of them to just say, we're just going a different way. I'm like, cool, I respect that. It's your thing. Yeah. They didn't. And you were already in LA. Like, I actually flew myself from Atlanta to LA. And they could have, like you said, they could have just said, you know what? They want us to do something different. And I would have been upset, but I would have okay, that's fine. But to be honest, I thought after the Netflix thing happened, I kept telling people, I'm never going to be Asuka again. It isn't going to happen. They don't want us. That's what I thought. I thought they don't want us. Yeah. I thought, if this is coming down from Studio Kara, if Kara is saying, screw those original cast members, they're old and we don't like them anymore, or whatever they thought of us. I don't know. I just thought they're never going to get us again. We're not going to do the fourth movie. I just didn't think it was going to happen. Truly didn't. I never thought in a million years it was going to happen. Hoped, yes, but no, didn't think so.
Yeah. What was really funny about it was whenever I got it, whenever I got that email, I was like, I literally don't care.
Yeah.
I literally, that's why when we were back and forth, there's negotiations that go on, at the beginning of this thing. And I was like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm done. If we do, if we don't, we don't. I don't care, but I'm not playing the game. So if I am,
I know.
here's what we're doing, done.
Exactly. Well, I had made peace with it. I mean, the whole roller coaster of it at the time with Netflix, it was, I don't know about you, Spike, but I mean, it was like I was having an existential crisis. It was very upsetting to me. I couldn't believe that this was happening. It just seemed so bizarre that they would want to go back and redo the TV series. Like, why would you want to do that? It was really popular. Why would you want to mess it up? But anyway, and again, no criticism of the actors or anything. They did their job. They're fine. I do not harbor any ill will towards them whatsoever. But then I had made my peace with it. I told everybody they're never going to hire us again. It's not going to happen. The only thing that they did ask us, they did approach us as, you are booked on this job. They did want us to each submit, not exactly like an audition, but just read these lines, kind of, we want to know if you still sound like that. And I had to do it. I guess, Spike, you had to do it, right? And Allison and Amanda, the four of us. And I don't know about John, if he had to or not, John Swayze. But anyway, they had us do that. And Amanda at first was like, oh no, screw those people. It's Netflix all over again. I'm not auditioning for this. And I was like, Amanda, no, please. I said, please. I wanted her to be Ray so bad. I was just begging her, please, you have to, it's not like that. They just want to know, you haven't played this role, Amanda, in 20 years. So please do it. And I'm so glad she did. And, the gang was all back together again. And I can't tell you how happy it's made me listening to her as Ray.
What was how awesome it was, though, just the year prior, we were all together for like the first time in so long here in Melbourne. And it was just like, oh, how cool. And it was so much fun.
I know. We had sort of just been together. And then, of course, it seemed like a million years during the whole pandemic. And then, you know, at the end of last year to get that email and see that they actually wanted us, it was really crazy.
Well, what I thought was really interesting as well is, you know, they said you're going to be in the show. I was like, cool. So we did 4, and then they're like, oh, we're going to redo the other 3 as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I know. Yeah. That was like, exactly. Exactly. I was like, oh, well, we get to do them again. Like the 3rd movie. This is the 3rd time we've done it. So
it's like, I get to pay rent this month. Yay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was all about that. The one thing I would like to do, and I know this was only an idea from the director, and he doesn't really ultimately have control over it, was he had said he would like us to do like a retrospective or something, you know. I mean, did Joe talk to you about that?
Again, no, actually, I was thinking about that myself, to do one of my podcasts or something like that. I was thinking about. Yeah, I'll talk to you more about that later. But,
okay. Yeah, I mean, I know it was something like he was trying to pitch it to like to Amazon or whatever. Like it would be sort of like a bonus feature thing that you would have like a behind the scenes with the original cast members. I thought that would be so cool that people
I think so
like
too.
it. But
I always thought about it's still, you know, I've written a few books and I'm always like, maybe I ought to write about, you know, being Shinji. You know, it seems like it might be interesting because we've got a whole lot of behind the scenes stuff, crazy stuff.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Dude, so many things are just popping in my head now. So first thing I want to ask is, for the characters originally, how did you create their backstories? How did you bring life to that character? Because as we all know, especially if you aren't a voice actor and you love anime, you know when you see that scene and it makes you feel something, that the people behind the 2D animations are bringing that character to life with their voice. So how did you come up with those characters and how to present them throughout that series?
Tiffany, you want to
go? Okay. Well, I mean, obviously I came in a lot later than Spike did because Asuka doesn't appear until episode 8.
But you had been doing anime far longer than me.
I had been doing, by the time I played Asuka, I've been doing anime for about 3 years, which again, it seems like not very long in the context of now, but at the time, you know, I was in my 20s, and ADV were the first people who were dubbing anime in Texas, you know, in Houston, which is where Spike and I are from. So people who were there working at ADV at the time who did know about Ava, they were coming into Matt and saying, oh yeah, Tiffany is playing Asuka, right? I mean, the people who'd already been seeing the show. And Matt had decided to cast me in the role, and I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know that they were already recording on it. You know, Spike and Amanda and Allison and everybody, they were already all working on the show, and I didn't even know about it. And then when I came in one day and I saw the engineer was doing some post-production, and I saw there was some anime on the monitor, and I was like, oh, well, what's that? What are you working on? I don't think I'm in that show. What is that? Tell me about it, you know? And so he tells me what it is, and I'm like, well, I'm not in that. What's up with that? So I just go and walk right into Matt Greenfield's office, and he was directing it. And I was like, well, I just heard about this show and I'm not in that. So, you know, what's up with that? And can I be in it? And he's like, oh, no, I've already got this part for you in it. And we'll get back to you in, you know, in another month or 2 or whatever. And I was like, well, can I do something in it now? Can I, you know, be like some background characters or something? And a friend of mine one time said, so wait a minute, you found out about Ava, and then you went into the director's office and demanded to be in the show. That's such an Asuka thing to do. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the true story. That's really what I did. And he's pointed, he had an Asuka figure in his office, and he pointed to it and was like, that girl there in the red outfit, that's you. And I was like, okay, whatever. Must not be a very important character if she's not in the show yet. So oh, yeah.
I guess that's my cue to tell you my journey.
Yeah.
Well, so being an actor in Houston, in this is the early 90s. I've been an actor for 30 years. So I went to U of H, got a degree, drama, all that stuff. I'd been doing, been working for a while. And I was on a film with Amanda Wynn Lee. And she's like, you do some funky voices. Why don't you come check out anime? I'm like, what's that? And so I went over and auditioned and got a role in Super Atragon, and then a couple other things. And then Ava came out, and it was like anything else. I auditioned and I found it as an acting role. And when I went in and I was just really into it, I was like, this kid has daddy issues and all sorts of things. And I tapped into my own daddy issues or my own insecurities, et cetera, like actors do, and just went for it. And I got it. And it's been a wild ride ever since. So, for me, it's just like any other actor. We audition, we get it or we don't. Yeah. And we bust our ass to do it. And we give 100%. So that's what we did.
And I realized that listening to Spike's answer that I really didn't exactly answer your question, but I did ask a lot of questions about Asuka, of course, in the beginning to find out who she was and her background and everything like that. And Matt was very helpful with filling me in on her background. And like Spike said, it's an acting role. It's voice acting. And that's, when you're working on an anime, even though you can't see our faces, it's still the same internal process with connecting with the character and developing their personality, their, who they are, their inner lives and all of that.
So I guess a question for me would be, I guess now with this last movie out there, I guess there's technically three endings of Ava now. I guess three canonical endings. Which of the three is your favorite?
Oh, I love the last one.
I do
love
too.
this one.
Yes. It's much more hopeful and forward thinking.
Oh, yeah.
I do like this, the ending, the new ending. I do like it.
I'm thrilled of it because Shinji got busy. Like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because we have the anime ending where who knows what happens. It all just kind of just ends.
Congratulations.
It ends with congratulations and Spike's wonderful video that is still one of the best things. His Shinji voiceover. The rant. Yes. Fantastic.
Quick note for anybody that's listening now, on my YouTube channel, I just did a reaction video to that. And I just posted it like last week. So check it out, go to my YouTube channel and you hear the rants and then I tell you all about it. And then I play it at the end and got a copyright block. Bam, got that lifted. I'm like, I am the voice at the end.
Yeah.
So it's all up there. And,
did you copyright infringe yourself?
I'm sorry?
Did you copyright infringe yourself?
Yeah, well, it was Kara, Studio Kara.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I play the ending, and in the background, of course, you hear the "Fly Me to the Moon" and you have the video.
Oh, yeah.
So they're like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, that's me. And they're like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe YouTube just.
Yeah. YouTube's weird sometimes. Like we got one from Ponyo. We did an episode on Ponyo. And Ghibli took it down. We didn't use any music, anything from it, but we used like the poster. Mm-hmm. And they were like, no, you can't use the poster. And I'm like, but it's the poster. Like, how can I not use the poster?
Right, it's an advertisement.
Exactly.
It's literally an advertisement.
But I was like, fine, Ghibli, we don't have a Ponyo episode on YouTube. So,
well, yeah, I'm sure that makes Ghibli very happy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're very happy that they don't have our episode.
Whatever.
So you guys, since you guys have done, the original like you guys have done the series, you guys have done the movies. Is there like a specific episode or movie that has been your favorite to record?
Wow.
I know it's like the most generic question. Like, pretend we're at a con and I'm standing up there. What was your favorite episode to record?
Well, we have great memories of different parts and different portions. But my one of my favorite is doing, when Amanda's directing me. I think it was End of Ava, and there's the hospital scene where
Oh God.
Yeah, wibbity giggity squirt squirt. Look, it's like, whoa, what's going on? And we don't know this going in, and you look at the scene and you're like, wait, is he we're doing that? And of course, Amanda comes on. Oh yeah, baby! I'm like, oh crap! Here we go. So yeah, and there's some outtakes that will never see the light of day. I maybe they will, but oh yeah, Shinji had a whole different scene on that one.
Well, I mean, we never know about outtakes.
You heard about that, right?
Earlier last year, what year is it?
I think it's a couple years ago.
Was it this year? Was it this year or last year that the PSA, your Houston PSA PSA came out? Finally found the light of day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm about to do a reaction video on that one too.
There we go.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's what's coming up. Yeah, that was something special.
yes, it was. Gosh, if a favorite, I always think like my favorite episode of the TV series is probably Both of You Dance Like You Want to Win. I mean, it's a fun episode and a little more lighthearted, and I always just enjoyed that one a lot, just for being fun. That's all.
Yeah.
But yes, they're definitely like a roller coaster of emotions going through all of the Ava franchise at this point.
Yeah.
I will say that I cheered at the end of the whole thing at 3+1.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
When I saw that, I was just like, yes.
Yeah, it was good. I did like these.
Finally, he gets some happiness.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. After Perpetual L, it's like finally something a high note,
Yeah.
Did you guys feel that was coming going into this film? And did you feel like the tonal shift? Because I think an article came out today. I can't remember who covered it, but they were talking about how Anno was talking about how he's in a different place in his life and in the world now when he did this film. Yeah. And he wanted to change that shift. Did you guys feel that?
Well, I mean, yeah. But the thing you have to think about, like with the ending, is we're not really talking. I mean, our characters are in that, but they're like when you see Asuka at the train station, like I didn't even say anything there. So, yeah. I mean, I know that Shinji has the line about, big boobs and glasses or whatever it was. I will tell you honestly, when we started working on the last movie, the first day I was there, I said to the director, I was like, I do want you to spoil this. I have so many questions, and I asked him tons of questions about like, how does it end? What's happening? What is this? I wanted to know. I wanted to know how it was all going to end. It's like, well, good God, we've been doing this for 25 years. So yes, go ahead and tell me how it ends, because that's fine. I wanted to know. So yeah, I already knew, like from the first day I was recording on Thrice Upon a Time that Mari and Shinji end up together. Oh, spoiler! People haven't seen the movie yet. Like,
if you've not seen the movie yet, like, why are you listening to this episode? What's?
Yeah, it's a little late for that.
It is. Yeah. It is.
And you said you felt it too, Spike.
Yeah, it was interesting when you guys said I being my older self, I went back to like Robert Smith from The Cure. It's like, oh, now he's happy and we're singing different songs. It's like, yeah, it's that. It's like now it's happy. Yay. Yeah. It's all about butterflies and rainbows. Let's go. Yay. It's all about big boobs and glasses.
Big boobs and glasses, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that a song?
It is now.
There we go.
Yeah. Tiffany. I was speaking about more of the contents of the film. I guess we find out, I guess, in the movie that Asuka, I guess, is a clone of some kind. I guess. Like, how did that revelation hit you?
Well,
she's been a clone the entire time and we never knew.
Well, see, this is what I'm still trying to process. So I need to watch it again because I'm not 100% sure, and you could just say this is a denial, but I'm not 100% sure that she is a clone. I mean, we saw the tank, but we saw shit like Kensuke is dressed up as an Asuka doll and takes his head off. I mean, did that really happen? You know what I mean? There's all kinds. There was so much weird, like parallel universe stuff that was happening in their minds. So was that being revealed to us that she is a clone? Or if she is, when did she start being a clone? Was she a clone from 2.22? Or was she just a clone in the last movie or in the third movie? Or was she really a clone at all? I mean, or is it just like all these alternate realities that were playing out? So I don't know that I fully bought into that idea that she was. I don't know.
I stopped questioning in the late 90s.
That's the smart way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
there was just so much different stuff that was being thrown at the viewer there. All these different images, some of which were just really bizarre and incomprehensible. So I just, like I said, I don't know if I really believe that that's exactly what it was trying to tell us or not. So that's my answer.
I can see that.
About that.
Yeah, and we'll do another episode just on like the actual film at a later time, because just the ending bit, that's a whole 45 minutes just in itself.
Yeah,
we don't have enough time in the day for that.
No,
like that's a whole like we'll do that for Extra Life. That 24-hour stream will us just be talking about 3.1, because good Lord.
Well, it's like this. I have a 4-year-old and he's in that point where it's now, why? Why?
Yeah.
So you keep asking that with Evangelion. It's why? Why?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Especially that third movie where it's like 14 years difference. Wait, what? Everyone's like Shinji on that one. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, what happened?
What?
Mm-hmm.
We had to wait so much longer because we needed to make a cool spaceship. And we had to make the animation a lot more crisp. So that's why we had to wait this time.
This long.
This is my very, very brief review of the new movie. It was visually stunning. Whatever the hell happened.
Exactly.
We're gonna put that on the box.
Yeah, I know. I said that. I responded that to someone in my Facebook group, and now he keeps quoting that. Like that's, that would be like the blurb on the DVD. It was visually stunning. Whatever the hell happened. Tiffany Grant. Yeah.
I would have said Shinji was born, and then some shit happened.
That is basically the story of Shinji's life. Is like some shit happened with Shinji.
It happened.
What happened?
Like
at least 7 different things happened. We don't really know.
At least 7 different.
At least.
Might have been an 8th, but at least 7.
At least 7. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you both so much for coming on. It was great to have you guys get to reprise your roles. I was like, the moment that when they announced that, I was so happy. I was like, yes, get to listen to the OGs again. And if you want to listen
thrilled, man,
to that OG cast, I had to, because GKIDS, our wonderful friends there, they are doing some new releases. I had to reach out to my GKIDS contact because I was a little bit confused about everything.
Me too.
We're on there, I believe.
They've got an ultimate edition, a collector's edition, and then a standard edition. You can't get the ultimate edition. That one's gone. So sorry. But you can still get the collector's edition and the standard edition if you want the original ADV dub of the series. So it's the series and then the End of Evangelion movie and then the Death Rebirth movie.
Yes.
It's like Death True squared or something.
Death True to an Umlaut 6. If you want that film, all with the original ADV dub. You have to get the collector's edition. It is not in the standard edition. The standard edition only has the new Netflix dub, but the collector's edition has the Netflix dub, which is like, I think they're calling that the standard dub now.
They're calling it the official
dub.
And they're referring to us as classic, clearly implying that we are not official. And let me just tell you, it was official. It was licensed by Gainax. They approved the cast. They approved the scripts. Our dub was official. Definitely.
I mean, and it's the one that we all grew up with. So I mean, like that's
exactly.
But yeah, if you want that one, you can get it on the collector's edition. We'll put the GKIDS link in there. Spike, Tiffany, thank you both again so much for coming on. Where can everybody find you guys social media wise?
Oh man, Spike's all over the place. I'm on Facebook, like the old people.
Are we friends on Facebook? Have you reached out? Because I haven't found you on Facebook.
No, I just have a Facebook group, Spike. I don't do the whole friending thing. I know it's weird. I'm very eccentric. That's what I'm just saying. I'm sitting here with a cat on my lap.
Tiffany only has a GeoCities page that she uses. That is all that she will ever use.
You can find me on AOL.
Yeah, you can find her on AIM.
Find me on MySpace.
Oh, the MySpace page, Tom.
No,
it's the Tom automatic friends.
It's the Tiffany Grant fan club on Facebook, and I did not found my own fan club on Facebook. Somebody else founded it, and I joined it. And anyway, if you want to chat with me, that's where we can chat in my Facebook group. But Spike's all over the place.
Yeah, you can check me out at spikespencer.com. All my stuff is there. You can go there for prints. I sign prints. I do voiceover stuff for you, like Shinji shout outs, things like that. Voice coaching. You can go there as well. I have a Mind Scrambler podcast. It is called the Mind Scrambler podcast because I'm also a coach in relationships, communication, and connection, even for businesses, etc. Of course, Facebook page, Twitter, definitely follow me there. And my YouTube channel, go subscribe. And I think that's most of the places. I got an Instagram somewhere too. Yeah. So, you know, on all the socials, find me, darling.
I should say I am also at tiffanygrant.com, as a matter of fact. So you can locate me there. And yes, you can order from me also, like a print or a voicemail and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, and buy my books on Amazon.
Yeah.
There we go.
Buy the books on Amazon. And we'll put everybody's links in the show notes, so you can go in there and find those. Click on those. Follow everybody.
They're right here.
They're right here. Join Tiffany's Facebook group. Elijah, what about you, man?
Oh, you're letting me go not last this time. Thank you.
Oliver's got one thing, and so it's I can already do Oliver's. It's like follow him at Henry Ware on Twitter, and that's it. He doesn't have anything else.
You got to keep it consistent. You're going to confuse me because last time you told me I go at the end because I have so much stuff. Now I'm second to last. I'm honored, but I'm kind of shocked. I feel like this might be the last time you invite me on or something. You're like,
you know what? Just so I don't confuse Elijah. Oliver, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at where are you? And
there it is.
That's it too. Just one thing for me as well.
He's got one.
There we go. Thank you. Now you can find any of my podcasts, A Little Bit of Anime or The Elijah Bailey Show at blackenstudios.com or on our official Facebook pages by those names. But just go to Apple Podcasts, Podbeam, Spotify, and just type in The Elijah Bailey Show or A Little Bit of Anime. See? Short and sweet.
Yep. Perfect. Easy peasy. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh L. Cain. You can find the podcast on Instagram at What's Up Fandom, on Twitter at What's Up Fandom PC for podcast. All of our episodes available iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Play, anywhere that you can listen to a podcast, it's there. You can check out our video content on YouTube. We've also got our website, animationstationpodcast.com, because I haven't changed the domain yet because I'm lazy and it renewed. And so I'm already paying for it. So there we go. Thanks to our sponsors, Wild Bill Soda. They've got coffee now. Right. So if you're not a big fan of the soda, they've got coffee. So you can, stay awake with some delicious coffee, all organic, some sort of bean that I don't know. I think it starts with an A, some A
Arabica?
bean. Maybe.
Could be.
It could be. But yeah, so you can get some delicious coffee. Also, they've got all their sodas and everything like that. They're the whenever you go to a con, you guys con people, you know that big it's like a big almost like a saloon looking thing where you have these really cool looking steins and people drink those like these metal cups. Do you guys have you've seen those at your conventions?
I've never seen it. I have no idea.
Oh, never mind.
Sure.
I'll just shut you down right there, pal.
I was like, never. They don't even make those.
They're my favorites.
Yeah, I should have one.
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all craft soda, so you can get that. You can use code Fandom10 at checkout to get 10% off your purchase and that free shipping. Got to get that good stuff. And thanks to 1 Outta 10 for the intro and outro for this episode. They are touring again, so if you're in the Southern California area, you can catch them live. I think they just had a show in Glendale or Reseda, or it was one of the two. They're doing a lot of shows now, so they're up and doing stuff. So if you're in the SoCal area, check them out. You can also check them out on Spotify at 1 Outta 10. Everyone, again, thank you all so much for coming on. This was super fun.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, and so for What's Up Fandom, I'm Josh.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Elijah.
I'm Spike.
I'm Tiffany.
There it is. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Tiffany.
We did it.
Bye, Spike.
I'm not the leading authority on action, poetic or using big words. But this writer is my philosophy about living in such a world.